When we see numerous attacks, how do you change your thinking? Not one terror attack, but 1, 2, 3. What does that mean to you?
Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, Tom, it's not entirely surprising. And the reason for that is that a little while ago, there was a very, very good bit of research done that showed that when you're looking at or predicting the likelihood of a terrorist attack, a previous terrorist attack is a very large influence. We talk about it kind of gives a psychological kick in the likelihood. And you see that so clearly in the attack we've just seen. Because one of the issues is you saw Manchester, which was very well planned, very coordinated, very complicated. And then this attack we saw in London this weekend, it was very crude, very thrown together, and my guess would be very much a lack of preparation. So you almost see that playing out there, that psychological kick, encouraging action from others after the successful action of one terrorist attack. So it's not too uncommon to see this clustering. What's going to be interesting is how long is the delay, how long is the gap until the next attack or the next cluster may occur.
Neil, I read John Schindler's article in The Observer carefully yesterday on the sheer scope and scale of the eligible candidates for terror within the United Kingdom. Are the public forces, MI5 and the other, are they simply overwhelmed with too many bad people?
Well, the issue here is that we don't know what threat is and what threat looks like. A few years ago, the thought was that we needed more intelligence, we needed more surveillance, we needed, more invasions of privacy. But that's not the issue, because all that does is increase that N. And the article you mentioned talks about a number of 3,000.
Yeah.
More surveillance is just going to increase that 3,000. What we need is to better understand what it looks like to turn to action. Now, the issue is that the move we've seen over the past 5 to 10 years is cruder, more simple. Attacks that require very little planning, very little preparation can be decided on the drop of a hat to get in the car to use a knife. And that makes predicting the high risk versus the low risk within that 3,000 phenomenally hard to do.